What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Hague TV, and welcome to our first live look at the new C7 prototype Corvette and dynamic track surfaces. This is all going to be live, pretty much no editing, because I am on lunch from work right now. I don't have much time to record this, but I decided I would. Now, as you can see, I set this thing to 100% maximum. We are going on the Daytona road course. Why would we go anywhere else for the first test? And, ooh, hey, that's new. I'm sorry, the newness caught me off. I didn't expect them to change that, but holy crap, that actually launched pretty quickly. But yeah, this is something I wasn't real excited about, at least the C7 Corvette-wise, but seeing as with my iRacing credits and the 25% off for owning enough content, I think it's 40 pieces, I bought this thing for like $2. Way to go, iRacing. Thank you for rewarding members for racing. That is amazing that I can buy a new vehicle for $2, but let's hop in this thing, and actually, the first thing we're going to do is actually hop out of the car and back my camera up, because that's what I do every time. For those of you who are on triples like me and run NVIDIA Surround, 179 is the max field of view you can have, but if you go into the F12 in the camera, you can actually back this thing up to -101, and give yourself a little bit more of a field of view like I like, but we're in the baseline, and let's get going. First off, pit limiter is yes. I gotta back my mic out, or I'm gonna be punching it like I was in the Monza video while trying to turn. Alright, let's open this thing up. Oh man, the right-hand side driving this is so weird. I gotta say, force feedback-wise, feels really good, though. Actually, I don't think I even have this thing pumped up. Let's pump my force feedback up a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm only on 10. Let's put that thing up to 14. Digital dash, I'm liking it. Not so crazy about the steering wheel, but it's probably what's inside the car. But I gotta say, this thing has really smooth force feedback. I mean, I'm using a G27 and I have trouble with kind of clunkiness or feeling grinding in my wheel, but no, this gets solid force feedback. Probably isn't as heavy as I'd like. I mean, I could pump mine up to 20, but I mean, it's... Really, I shouldn't have to, but who knows? It could just be my G27. I know it's not the most realistic as far as feel goes, but it does. I will say it has very smooth force feedback, but again, in my opinion, could be heavier. But so far, driving-wise, even just in the baseline setup, very stable. I have yet to actually get this thing loose once. Although I'm probably not pushing it as hard as I should be. Oh god, never mind, never mind. Blew the corner. Oh god. Oh, hey, look, marbles. Ooh, new shiny things. I probably just messed up my rear wing though, but you can see the marbles, just look. You can see them all the way up here. Now that's after a maximum usage, but... they're there. Oh, look at all the marbles through there. Nice. I can already see you don't want to get out of the groove. I can just see the marbles, and I actually like that you can see it. It's not something that's hidden. It's one of those in the car, going 100-some-70 mile an hour. Ooh, okay, there's marbles up here. When I get around the next oval, I'll run up there and see if I can get this thing loose. Oh god. I had to open my mouth. Oh, see, there's even marbling up through here.
You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this is not the most professional review, but you know what? This is what you get with my channel. You get raw and real. I'm not gonna, by no means, an expert. I'm not that great on road, but I'll tell you what an average person who doesn't really know what to look for is feeling. So far, this thing actually is pretty fun to drive.
Minute 1.792.
And this is also someone who has zero experience in the Riley prototype at all. I've driven the HPD, I've driven GT3. This is pretty much, from my understanding, right in between. Completely overshot that corner. But I'm surprised the marbling isn't that far down, where I was running that high. I'm surprised it really wasn't there. It seems to be way out of the groove, which is kind of nice and probably realistic, but I honestly thought it would be like 2 lanes up. And this seems like you really have to run wide to hit the marbling. Now, I'm wondering what different tracks are going to be like with all the marbling. If some tracks are going to have it lower, or if this again, this is just me, if this is such a high-speed road course that most of the marbles are way out there. Like, I'm wondering if you're going to a really slow road course, if the marbles don't tend to fly off as much. This could be my dumb way of thinking, but I'm gonna hit the marbles out here. Oh, missed him. That's bad. You actually have to try to really aim to hit them. Although, I'm out here running by myself. If you're running side by side with someone, you'll probably end up hitting them, and I really want to get a feel of what it's like. But I'm trying to think what car this feels close. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain the force feedback. Oh, God. I know, I'm overdriving the shit out of this, but you know what? This is what you're getting with me. You are getting live, saying as I think it's testing. Not going to be the most professional, not probably going to be the most accurate, but we're just going to blame it on the bent wing. I backed this thing into the wall. We're going to blame that. Alright, let's see what I hit marbles up here. Yeah, I think they do kind of I think it does kind of throw you out. Okay, I think that was a good enough test. I'm going to let you guys take a look at this car and hear what it's like. I'm going to back this thing up to lap 1. Yeah, you guys are going to have to watch me spin, but still. Oh God, I suck. Come on, pull off the track. Do it. Okay, there we go. Alright, enjoy the sounds. Alright, well there you have it, the first look at the Corvette C7 Daytona prototype and dynamic track surfaces. As for the track surfaces, that whole thing goes, I didn't really notice anything. I saw the marbling. I'd have to get into a car like the IndyCar or something, and maybe I will do a video later on. Get into something I know well, like the DW12, and see if I notice anything different. And I'll do a raw track versus a maximum used track and see if I notice a difference, and maybe it might just be more of a lap time thing. But as far as the C7 goes, I'm actually, I don't want to say I'm disappointed in it, but it looks cool being a Chevy. I'm sorry, not a Chevy person. It sounds alright. The interior and stuff all looks cool and new, like it probably does in real life, but as far as the force feedback goes, that's really where I think it kind of falls flat. It's not... I know every car has different force feedback, and it might just be because I'm using a G27, but I honestly feel a little disappointed. It feels like something I can overdrive because I don't have that resistance. And I bumped my thing up to 14, which is where I have what I use for the IndyCar, and that feels pretty good. I mean, you really feel like when you're turning, like, you can almost feel the weight of the car or feel the downforce, whatever. It's really hard for me to explain, but you have weight there. And this doesn't. It falls flat. I mean, hell, the freaking, look at the Cadillac. That thing has just, I know that's actually a little overpowered, but when you turn that thing, you feel like you're turning a big, bulky car. This, you don't. Maybe it has power steering or something that makes it feel different. I'm guessing iRacing's force feedback is probably a lot better than I'm getting through my G27. But for some of you who have higher end wheels, maybe a direct drive, or a V2, or even a Thrustmaster, let me know if you're feeling something different. But so far, I'm actually a little disappointed in the Corvette. And again, that is just totally my opinion. You might buy the car and absolutely love it. But like I said, this is a raw, but I'm giving you my honest opinion of what I think of this stuff. So, track surfaces, to sum it up, I gotta do more testing to see. You guys kind of gotta see there is marbling and it looks cool. I love the look of it. It gives it way more of a realistic look. And the Corvette, if you like the prototypes and drove the Riley, which I really didn't, so it might feel like the Riley, you might love it. But as far as someone like me just hopping in, I'm a little bit underwhelmed when I'm driving it. So, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and until next time, see you again soon.